Seriously.
But
ठीक है ना?
Everton,
So we'll
I
beat Spurs first and then we'll beat Villa. No big deal.
of course,
Easy 2 games for us.
easy peasy.
वो यूनाइटेड का नेक्स्ट 2 गेम्स है क्या?
Yes,
स्पर्स एंड विला.
Spurs home,
अवे
Villa away. Spurs home, Villa away.
स्पर्स को ठीक है. I think you will.
I'll tell you. I mean, this is again. I'm getting into doomsday territory here. But अगर Spurs के साथ कैसा तो हारा, अगर उसके बाद Villa go out and we've not played well at away at Villa for a couple of seasons. अगर वो हुआ ना, then we'll be at 9 points after 7 games. We're at 9 points now, right? No, sorry,
Right? 7.
7 points now.
7.
If we genuinely lose both, and if we are at 7 from 7, that is getting into sackable territory.
Oh God.
I
He
think
needs more time.
gets into sackable. Sorry, what?
I think he needs more time. I don't think it is sackable territory at all.
I'm not calling for him to be sacked, just to be clear. But 7 on 7 will probably be mid of the lower half of the table by then. I still think we
What
have
option
a
है?
beat
Who,
Spurs.
who is the option out there?
But I don't want to get into talking about 10x hacking. Okay, we'll be doing this every week after every result. Hey, I think we have what it takes to beat Spurs, especially considering that they'll probably pay. उनका high line will probably outside Old Trafford. वो Old Trafford के बाहर उनका offside line लड़ा करेगा. I think we can beat Spurs. I am not confident Villa away at all, but I don't know. Maybe we will.
Okay, talking about replacement, we can always approach Klopp, right? That's not a problem.
You already did. He's already turned you down once. Go.
When?
Maybe he wants
Ages
it.
ago. That was back in 2013.
So challenge
before he came to Liverpool,
Yeah.
when he left Dortmund, Ed Woodward already approached Klopp. Klopp said
Yeah,
this in
yeah,
an
he did.
interview.
Yeah.
Ed Woodward came and described to him Old Trafford as Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mangesh, do you think Gerrard is looking for a new opportunity?
Please go ahead, get him. You want to get relegated? Please.
I think Gerrard
He should join Everton.
Burn everything down. Burn Old Trafford down. Burn everything down. Just stop watching.
तुम लोग का कोई अभी ex player आ रहा है क्या as a manager? Any good ex players?
Carrick was doing well at Borough. I don't know ये season क्या हुआ. I haven't tracked. Last season he was pretty decent at Middlesbrough. He got them playing some good football. I don't know क्या हुआ बाद में.
यूनाइटेड का सब एक्स प्लेयर्स है ना, वो कोई भी अच्छा मैनेजर्स नहीं हुआ है. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, especially the players who played under Fergie. So Fergie was always this man manager. He did not have that fixed philosophy that Cruyff or Van Gaal had. So I think that had an effect. That is the reason we see a lot of ex-Barca players managing decent clubs, managing at decent level. Even Luis Enrique won the treble.
Yeah.
So if you talk about great managers, Luis Enrique is not in that first run, but he won the treble. And the issue with United is Fergie was mainly about man management. तो उसके वजह से बाकी सब players cannot do that. You cannot expect Steve Bruce or Brian Robson to do that. Just imagine Keane manages United at least for a couple of weeks. It would be so much. So, and they should make all for okay. What is that? All or nothing documentary just for those 2 games.
अरे हम लोग का आने वाला है.
All or nothing. किस पे?
All or nothing नहीं, but Amazon ने last year Klopp का last season when he announced that he was leaving, they made a documentary.
Is it called Nothing?
Please.
Lots of hugs, lots of hugging.
He was good. All banter aside, Salah, he was a great, fantastic job at Liverpool. But पता नहीं, maybe slot का भी देखना पड़ेगा. If he's able to keep this form, no, I'll be shocked because taking over from a brilliant manager is not the easy job. If he's actually able to maintain this, he deserves a lot of credit. Weird sort
but then again, going back to what we were talking about, ex-players being great managers or not. Have you seen what Bayern is doing and company is doing at Bayern?
Yeah.
They scored 9 goals in the Champions League midweek. 9-2.
9-2.
Yeah, and now again they scored I think 5-0 or something this weekend.
Look at that! Look at the. It's quite काफी gutsy move था to replace Tuchel with company was a manager of Burnley.
Yeah.
Burnley का कुछ ऐसा उखाड़ा नहीं था. मतलब it's not like Burnley were giant killers. वो आया और सीधा चला गया एक साल में relegate हो गया.
Yeah.
So
But
great.
exactly, I don't know how they क्या मतलब
पता नहीं.
okay.
Well, I don't know what their vetting process is, and most of the time they get transitions right.
Right, correct.
More often than not, they get their transitions right. और अपना यूनाइटेड का लाइफ में कभी वो चीज किया नहीं है.
नहीं
So
किया.
even if you look at Liverpool, so first it was Shankly, after Shankly, Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan, and then Kenny Dalglish. So they managed those 3-4 decades very well. United का 20 titles, that is divided in 3 managers.
हाँ.
Just 3 managers. So I think United has always been a mismanaged club, and we had, say, 2 great eras. Apart from that,
Ferguson
अपना
was
कुछ है नहीं.
almost like, he was putting band-aid over cracks, I feel like.
Yeah.
After Glazers came, 100%.
100%.
Yeah. No, but just imagine after 2003, had we signed someone like Mourinho, the situation could have been much different. Mourinho would have left after 2016. After 3 seasons, he would have left for sure. Then you had Pochettino. So transition could have been much better.
I still think that United should have gotten Pochettino at some point. I always
Arey,
genuinely believed
I'll
he's a
tell you
very
what. So when it comes to Solskjaer, after winning in Paris in that famous 2-1 game,
भी नहीं किया था.
the next day, United handed him full-time contract.
पागलपन था.
They did not even wait for the season to get over.
Yeah, I know.
अरे this is क्या pathetic management है.
This is also a club that extended Phil Jones' contract in 2018. So the bar is again not very high.
नहीं, लेकिन this is bonkers. At
Yeah.
least wait for that season to get over. And as soon as right after the game in Paris, we lost 2-0 to Arsenal, and the season went downhill. So ये यहाँ पे this has always
Solskjaer got sacked
been.
the same season or next season, right?
नहीं रे, I'm talking about 2019. 2019 when he was interim manager.
Oh, okay. हाँ.
उसको within 3 months उसको full time contract दे दिया था.
Oh, yeah, right.
And all, I mean, so for example, after 2013, everyone thought Mourinho will replace Ferguson, and this time everyone thought Pochettino will replace Mourinho.
Mourinho.
That would have been a really good move.
Yeah.
Honestly, I always believe that Pochettino overachieved at Spurs.
Oh,
But
100%.
he's a very good coach.
Excellent manager.
And even at Chelsea, towards the end, they were playing really good. I don't know why they sacked him, but whatever. I still think
Also, I don't know why he's taken that weird ass US national team.
पता नहीं.
अरे उसका ट्रेजेक्टरी पूरा एकदम ये हो गया रे, डिसरप्ट हो गया. बेसिकली he was very good at Tottenham. Then he went to PSG.
हाँ.
PSG is not the club where any manager can thrive.
PSG is not a club.
Yeah, it's a circus.
It's a circus. It's a complete circus.
It's a circus. Yeah. Then he
I
went
mean,
to Chelsea.
imagine there's a club. कोई बोलेगा कल उठ के there's a club for which the following people have played: Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Lionel Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappe. तुम उखाड़ा क्या कुछ नहीं. Nobody remembers a single game or a single great PSG game except for the one they lost against Barca. I couldn't
the 6-1.
great European night that PSG has had. What the hell?
No, nothing.
Nothing. I don't remember even one. Yeah, the one they lost against Barca 6-1, and the one they lost against United.
I mean, it's a shit show of a club. Honestly.
Yeah, and they also reached the Champions League final.
Yeah.
And they lost again
They lost
to Bayern. That वो
With
COVID का
Tuchel.
null and void season.
अरे यार, null and void season.
Yeah.
I
So,
think एक
on that-
दिन अपने को we should have a topic about Glazers and we should talk about it.
उसके
Yeah,
साथ
yeah.
थोड़ा drinks लेना पड़ेगा. I don't think that is not a topic I want to do sober.
Yeah.
You will definitely need to.
अभी इंटरनेशनल ब्रेक आएगा ना जब तभी अपन ऐसा एक टॉपिक ढूंढते हैं, ओनरशिप, एंड maybe talk about the Glazers.
Yeah.
And people should also know who was the main culprit behind Glazers taking over.
That horse
Yeah.
and Alex Ferguson.
Fergie only. Yeah. What
Alex
is the
Ferguson and that horse.
weird name?
Rock of Gibraltar.
Rock of Gibraltar. Correct. Fergie भी, but I'll tell you what, before we wind up, when we spoke of a transition, right? मेरे को एक चीज खटका था. Klopp left. Klopp has left Slot a young squad. Except
Yeah.
Van Dijk, he's generally left him a young squad. The problem with Fergie and his abrupt announcement in 2012 was that that
Yeah,
was
it was
an
abrupt.
Evra,
Yeah.
Vidic, Ferdinand, तीनों 30, wrong side of 30. Robin Van Persie, wrong side of just 30 हुआ था शायद वो टाइम पे.
Yeah.
Scholes retire हो रहा था, Giggs retire हो रहा था. So that is another thing that I mean, there's not too much I can hold against Fergie ever, considering what he won.
Of
But
course.
the transition was so poor, even from his perspective.
Yeah.
तू एक सीजन का सोच रहा था ना. He didn't plan for the future. There were only two young talents, so to speak, that we had: Chris Smalling and Phil Jones. And we all know how that transpired.
Turned out. Yeah.
That is true. That is
Transition.
true about how Klopp left Liverpool, because I think that's one of the reasons why he, or one of the factors behind leaving at this time, because we were a team in transition, right? Of course, when Henderson and Wijnaldum left, he knew he had made some good signings. He got a one good season out of them, and and I think one of the things he said is that we are in a good place right now. We are in a good spot. We have a good team. It's a strong team, and that's where he wanted to leave. He never wanted to leave in a place. He actually wanted to leave at the end of last season, when things went bad. Not last season, but last to last season, I mean.
He's fifth, no, what time?
Oh yeah, and I think his wife, or someone told him that you can't, not at this point, especially when the team is down. The team is not in a good place at the moment. It's not ready for the next transition or for the next manager, and so he stayed. He saw that transition through, and he left us in a good spot. Yeah, definitely. Ferguson ka team ही, you remember the team he won the last title with?
Only
Come on.
Fergie could have won a league title. He started उसके पहले का सीजन अपना starting midfield cleverly और एंडरसन. वो
Yeah.
स्कोल्स को किधर से तो लेके आया, कैरिक खेल रहा था. Very random.
Okay. On that depressing note, goodbye, everyone. Keep watching. See you next week. Bye.
See you.
I say guys.
Bye.